Hello students, today I will start with these four topics, that is dimensions, dimensional formula, dimensional equation and principle of homogeneity. In the last lesson I had discussed about physical quantity and how to represent a physical quantity, and on the basis of that today I will start with first topic, that is dimensions. So what are dimensions? Dimensions of a physical quantity are the powers to which a fundamental quantities are to be raised to represent that physical quantity. Now try to understand the meaning. The dimensions of a physical quantity that we are going to define, these are the powers to which fundamental quantities are to be raised to represent that physical quantity. What is the meaning of this? Now come to the meaning. You can take the example of principle sorry you can take the example of area. This is our physical quantity, and area, the formula is length into breadth. Breadth is also a length, so can I write it? L is length, breadth is also a length, so L into L, it is L square. So here for area I can write it length square. So dimensions of length in area is 2. So power of physical quantity or fundamental physical quantity, length is a fundamental physical quantity and 2 is its power. So this power is called its dimension. You can take one more example of speed. It is given by distance over time, or distance is also a length, so I can write it length to over time. So length power 1, time power 1, so it will become length power 1, time will become minus 1. So what is the power of length? It is 1. What is the power of time? It is minus 1. So dimensions are 1 and minus 1. These are dimension of length is 1 and a dimension of time is minus 1 for physical quantity speed. So these powers are called dimensions. After that, the second definition is dimensional formula. In dimensional formula, it is an expression that shows which of the fundamental quantities and with what powers enters into a derived units of that physical quantity is called dimensional formula. Again, to understand this definition, you can take one more example of dimensional formula. Again, area is length into breadth. I have written it length into length, so this will become length square. No mass is included, no time is included, so I can write, as mass is not there in this formula, so mass is raised to power 0. For length, power is 2. I have written it L square. As time is not included in area, so time to the power 0. So this expression, in which fundamental physical quantity of mass, length and time, and with their powers 0, 2 and 0, if they are written, then this expression is called dimensional formula. Now you can take one more example of speed, that is distance over time. Distance is length over time, so lt minus 1. Mass is not included, so I can introduce mass with power 0. So for speed, dimensional formula is m0 l t minus 1. So now you can see that mass, length and time, these are the fundamental physical quantities. They enter in this relation for speed with powers 0, 1 and minus 1. So what is 0, 1 and minus 1? These are dimensions. And if m, l and t along with their powers 0, 1 and minus 1, then it is called dimensions, dimensional formula. Similarly, for acceleration, it is velocity over time. Velocity you have calculated lt minus 1 over time, that is t. So m0 lt minus 2. So this will become dimensional formula of acceleration. Third thing is dimensional equation. The equation obtained by equating the physical quantity with the dimensional formula. Simply, I have derived the dimensional formulas. For area, I have written m0 l square t0. Now this is physical quantity. It is equated with its dimensional formula. Speed, is equal to m0 lt minus 1. This is physical quantity. This is equated with dimensional formula. So when on one side you will write the physical quantity, and on other side if you will write its dimensional formula, this expression is called dimensional equation. And finally, principle of homogeneity states that in a given relation, dimensional formula on both sides of the relation is always same. To make more clear for this concept, I will move to next lesson. Thank you.